Notes from Greenelsh number 273. Pick 3. I studied computer science in college and have written a variety of computer applications since then. When writing code that contains a repeated set of instructions, also known as a loop, many times I would test that loop with a data set of 3. Iterating through a loop twice is not enough to verify the entry and exit conditions of the loop, but 3 is. If the loop works for 3 times, it should work for 300 times, or 90,000, or 27 million. Another use of 3 is in the capstone career readiness class that I teach in my high school, where some of my students are preparing a resume. I have them include references of 3 people who can testify to their character and work ethic. 1 or 2 people isn't quite enough. 4 or 5 isn't necessary on an entry-level resume. So 3 is just right. I don't want to overstate the significance of the number 3. It's just a number. But it does seem to represent a sense of harmony, completeness, and strength. It's referred to in the Bible nearly 500 times. The unique triune God is one, yet comprised of 3 persons: Father, Son, and Spirit. People, being created by God in His image, have 3 aspects to their being: body, soul, which is their mind, will, emotions, personality, and spirit. Time divides into 3: past, present, and future. Space includes height, width, and depth. A triangle is one of the strongest shapes in construction. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. The United States, which is the world's longest-standing democracy, divides its governing power across 3 branches: executive, legislative, and judicial. Visual compositions with a strong sense of balance utilize the golden ratio, also known as the rule of thirds. Comedic content is often delivered in 3 parts: setup, anticipation, and punchline. The 3-act structure is a powerful storytelling mechanism. As you can see, the number 3 is common in many different areas of life. Make a list. Life is made of 3 significant components: relationships, decisions, and moments. I'd like you to consider going through a simple exercise which utilizes the number 3 to foster growth in those areas of your life and hopefully draw you closer to God. The task is simple. Write down 3 things in the following 6 categories. I'll give you a moment to pause the podcast and grab a pencil and paper. Okay, if you're ready, write 3 things you are thankful for. 3 joys of your life. 3 things you want to change that are within your control. Maybe a circumstance, a habit, or a personality trait, or something you want to learn. 3 values, like who is dear to you, or what virtues or things are important to you. 3 outward blessings. These are ways that you can be a blessing to others. And finally, 3 truths, like wisdom, advice, beliefs that have impacted you, which you want to pass on to help others. So, did you get all those? 3 things you're thankful for, 3 joys, 3 things to change, 3 values, 3 outward blessings, and 3 truths. Make a change. As you brainstorm and write, it's fine if you come up with more than 3 things in a category. Jot them all down. Just try to come up with at least 3 in each area. Once you have a list, the key is what to do with it. Use the list to grow by deepening your relationships, discerning wise choices, making the most of opportunities, and cherishing meaningful moments. This strategy can be difficult at times to implement, but you're not alone. Ask God for help, even if you never have before. He created you and He loves you. Confess any wrongdoing to Him and receive His forgiveness. Then move forward with Him daily in 3 powerful ways. First, thank Him. Thank Him for what you're thankful for. Praise Him for the joys in your life. God's grace is all around you. In the Bible, in the book of James, it says, "Whatever is good and perfect is a gift coming down to us, that is, those who place their trust in God, from God our Father, who created all the lights in the heavens. He never changes or casts a shifting shadow. He chose to give birth to us by giving us His true word, and we, out of all creation, became His prized possession." God's grace and love are especially evident in Jesus, God the Son, who lived the life you should live and died the death that you deserve for your sin. He rose again so that whoever trusts Him to save them can know God and experience everlasting, abundant life. I am ever grateful to God for Jesus. Second, seek Him. Jesus taught, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks, the door will be opened." And in Psalm 37 it says, "Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun." This is because with that kind of heart attitude, you will be rightly aligned with God. There is no better place than to be with Him, learning to be like Him, and doing what He does. Entrust to Him who and what you hold dear. Let Him make those connections even more special and significant. Allow Him to teach you how to be a blessing to others, and to let His love and truth change you and overflow from you to others. Third, rely on Him. Surrender your will and your way to His will and His way. Give Him the things you want to change. His power is made perfect in your weakness. Place your faith in Him, which is your hope, loyalty, trust, and obedience, and He will transform you from the inside out to become all you were designed to be in Jesus. This is far more glorious and everlasting than anything you can achieve on your own. In conclusion, You'll probably think about the number 3 more often this week. You'll begin observing it in places you used to overlook. Although there's nothing mystical about the number, it is a useful construct for introducing change and growth in your life. Keep adding to your list. You can even come up with more categories. The important thing is not the list itself, but what you do with the list. Rely on God to make changes in your life. Bring to Him your shortcomings, failures, and sin, and He promises to cleanse you of all unrighteousness and to heal you of all brokenness. Then each day, ask Him to show you and to empower you to live abundantly, celebrating what is good, right, and loving, as you humbly seek to please Him and to serve others.